on lesson 9. On this lesson, we are going to talk about identifying the cause and the effect of stress in one life. So experiencing stresses in life may lead you to struggle and may direct you to unwanted emotion such as anger, frustration, and nervousness. So this may result into tension, which in return affect your physical, mental, and emotional responses. So for the objective, we are going to identify the causes, the effect of stress in one's life. So we have to enumerate the sources of stress. Ano ba daw yung mga sources of stress? And we have also to determine the effect of stress. So pag sinabi nating stress, it is a simple reaction to an input that disturbs our physical and mental balance. It is ever present in everyone's life in various situations and activities. Therefore, you are not exempted from experiencing stress. So, different people have a different stress. So, magkakaiba naman yung stress natin. And as a student, these are the commonly cited causes of stress of the student. So, ito yung parang common na stress sa inyo. We have a peers, examination, making portfolio, returning to study, poor time management, bullying, overcrowding, noise, meeting the deadlines, okay? Difficulty in organizing work, the various tasks from each subject, leaving assignment to the last minute, adjusting to life as a senior school students, and parents or problem at home, balancing between family and difficulty with personal relationship. So example nito, the infatuation or yung mga crushes nyo. Next is the good stress and the bad stress. Meron daw tayong tinatawag na good stress at meron din daw na bad stress. There are two types of stress. So when you say eustress, which term for positive stress or good stress siya? And kapag sinabi naman natin distress, it refers to a negative stress or yung tinatawag natin na bad stress. So according to Dr. Lazarus, building on Dr. Seller's work, he said that there is a distinction between the eustress and the distress. So in everyday life, we always use term stress. Lagi nating naririnig yan. Ano ba yung stress? So it is described to a negative situation. Lagi naman ganon. Kapag sinabing stress o something negative. And this direct many people to believe that all stress is bad for people, which is not true. Kasi meron pala tayong tinatawag na eustress or yung ating positive stress can motivate someone to regain enthusiasm in their endeavor. And it can give excitement to revitalize performance. So, ibig sabihin, kapag motivation, positive stress ang tawag natin doon. So next is, what are the causes of the good stress? So good stress is the type of the stress you feel when you are excited. Okay, kapag masaya ka, pag excited ka, ito yung tinatawag natin na good stress. So these are the following examples of the good stress. Ito yung mga good stresses natin. Okay, being promoted, having your first date, become number 1 in your classroom or your competition, receiving good commendation from family, friends, and relative, acquiring and possessing new gadget, during holiday season, okay, dapat lang masaya tayo noon, passing in your examination, meeting your old closest friends, starting a new business, additional allowance, having outdoor activities together with your classmate, and jamming or banding. So, what about the bad stress? Ano daw naman yung mga bad stress na nagkukos? So, it happened when you feel stressor that burden you and put you a seemingly hopeless situation. So, ito yung mga sad part ng ating buhay. Which is yung chronic stress ay response to emotion that bring pressure to an individual wherein they think that they have a little or no control on situation. So this stresses may cause anxiety. The following are the example of bad stress. So these are the sample of bad stress. Okay, illness, sleep problem, abuse, neglected, something bad. Okay, na nagkukos sa atin ng stress. Ito yon. So next, According to George Essel and Patrick Ozo, and their research on causes of student stress, it affects on their academic success and stress management by the student. So there are different factors that causes stress among student. Ang dami daw mga factors na nagkakos ng stress sa mga students. So in case of the environmental factor, so worries about the future was the main factor causing stress among students, whereas class workload. Okay, class workload was the main element of the stress about the academic factors. Ito yung nagiging stress nyo ngayon. So in the category of personal factors, financial problem cause most stress of the student. So the causes of stress can affect many aspects of life. So academic factor of stress or responsibility related to work in school. So while in the school, student will certainly compound to a heavy academic load, which is bound to result in stress. And there are some factors that happen in the academic curriculum that causes so much stress to the student. So many things take place in the day-to-day activities of the academic processes that make students stress up. Physical factors of stress deal with the health issue. Yan. Ano ba yung mga physical factors? Health issue which are concerned to everyone because bad health causes a lot of damage in life of a person. So, lagi nating iisipin na kapag tayo ay nai-stress at hindi natin kinakaya yung mga stresses in life, it will give us a physical factor na kaya tayo din magkakaroon ng sakit. It's because ang pinaka-main reason is stress. In the life of student, health problem cause a lot of stress, and these stresses turn out to even make the condition worse by adding insult to injury. So, stress also can lead to physical symptoms, including headache, yan, okay? Headache, upset stomach, elevated blood pressure, chest pain, and problem sleeping. Okay? So, nagkakaroon ng imbalance ang ating katawan because of the stress. Next is emotional factors. So, emotional factors, stress involve emotional problem. Kapag emotion, andito yung depression, anxiety, anger, grief, guilt, loss, self-esteem. Taking care of an elderly or sick family problem. So, traumatic event, such as the natural disaster, yung theft, yung rape, or your violence against you or loved one, it may lead you into chronic disease if not properly handled. Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo lagi, we cannot avoid stress. We have to face the stress. We have to respond on our stress. Okay? Next is, what are the effect of stress? Most young people go through a situation that cause stress. And most of the time, these stressors pile up. So, pag sinabi natin stressor, ito yung nagkakos ng stress. Affecting behavior once stress hits the individual. So, whether good or bad stress, both may result into a developing good or bad effects. And since this is a part of life and everyone may experience it, there is a need for you to know the different effect of this stressor. Dapat we have to be aware ano ba yung nagkakos ng stress natin at ano yung magiging effect ng stress na to sa atin. So we have to find a way din kung paano tayo magre-respond sa ating mga stress. Too much stress can affect your mood, which is true. Behavior, action, performance, and even your relationship. So it is important to help yourself. Help yourself identify signs of stress and how it affects you and what you can do about it. Okay? Dapat alam natin paano natin ma-identify ano ba yung stress natin at paano ito makaka-apekto sa atin. The following are some examples of positive stressors and the negative stressors. So, some good effects of a positive stress. Of course, pag sinabi nating positive stress, ito yung mga good things, di ba? So, ang epekto din ng mga good things na to, it will be good. So, motivate individual to pursue his goal, create the positive effect in every human endeavor, boost someone morale, benefit good health, create good immune system, increase performance, of course, become more responsible, handle things lightly, enhance your memory, drive to surpass previous achievement, and improve decision. Help someone to grow with a pleasant attitude and has a positive views for future. Next, some of the bad effect of a negative stress. Siyempre, ito talaga yung kapag negative yung stress, there is a bad effect. So, ano yung pinaka nangyayari? Usually, kapag na-stress tayo, nagkakaroon ng depression, aggressive behavior, suicidal tendency, involving in fighting, involvement in gambling, taking alcohol and drugs, early marriage, peer pressure, develop fatigue, irritability, withdrawing from people, and changes in sleeping and eating habit kasi nga nagkakaroon tayo ng disturbance. So next one, what are the some signs that a teen or adolescent is suffering stress? Ano daw yung mga signs kapag ka daw ang isang teen ay nagsasuffer in stress? So, eto, signs siya. Pag sinabi nating signs, eto yung mga bagay na nakikita natin sa mga adolescents. So, increased compliance of headache, stomach ache, and muscle pain, crying most of the time, withdrawing from people and activities, increased anger, irritability, okay, yung madaling magalit, madaling mairita, feeling of hopeless, chronic anxiety and nervousness, changes in sleeping and eating habits, okay? So, nagkakaroon ng changes yung sleeping and the eating habits nyo. Of course, the lack of concentration, nawawala ka sa konsentrasyon sa pag-aaral, experimentation with drugs, yan, nagtatry ka ng something na akala mo ay maganda ang magiging epekto, and hang out with friends. So, stress can be overcome through, okay? Ano daw ba yung pwede nating gawin para ma-overcome natin yung stress? Ano daw yung mga ways na kailangan natin para hindi natin maramdaman or makapag-response tayo ng maayos sa stress, okay? So, number one dyan is looking for someone to talk with like friends, okay? Like, di ba ganun naman? Kapag kailangan natin ng someone, friends, family, relatives, and share your problems with them. Kailangan natin ng someone talagang makakausap para makapaglabas tayo ng sama ng loob or ng hinanakit sa ating dibdib. And then, number two is you have to think positive that you can handle your stress. Dapat ganun yung motivation natin in life na lagi nating iisipin in every challenges or every problems, there is a solution. So, lagi niyong iisipin, kaya mo to, dadaan ito, pero alam niyo sa sarili niyo na makakayanan. Then, for number three, you have to take time to relax by exercising and having workout, which is very true, this one. Try nyo na tuwing umaga, you have to exercise kahit 10 minutes lang para lang yung katawan nyo ay parang yung katawan nyo ay nare-relax, okay, ganon. So, do things that are important one at a time. So, eto, napaka-importante din to. That's why I'm encouraging you na dapat you have to list down all the things that you want to do. Kasi para nakikita nyo, ay, ito natapos ko na. Ay, ito pa pala yung gagawin ko. So, by that time, nakikita nyo na, oh, madami ka nang nagagawa, madami ka nang natatapos. And of course, you have to get a proper sleep. Napaka-importante din ng proper sleep kasi ito yung time na nare-rejuvenate yung mga cells natin para mag-balance lahat ng meron tayo sa katawan natin. Of course, train your mind by thinking that all things get well. So, laging kong sinasabi, diba? Kung ano yung iniisip, yun yung ginagawa. So, napaka-powerful ng ating mind. Napaka-powerful ng ating mindset. Kaya you have to put something positive always. And of course, you have to pace your peers, work on worst scenario, and expect that something good will happen. Laging ganon. Gawin natin yung bagay na alam natin, pero naalam natin na tama tayo. And then, at lagi nating tatandaan na dapat we are on the positive na kaya nyo, kaya nyo. Focus on what you can control and let go things that are incontrollable. Yan. So, i-focus natin yung mga bagay na nakokontrol natin. And then, sabi nga dito, let go things that are incontrollable. Kasi, what are the example? Yung parang mga sinasabi ng ibang tao, mga sinasabi nila ng negative sa atin, hindi natin sila makokontrol, pero makokontrol natin on how we respond to them, okay? Dapat yung proper na response, hindi tayo dapat babawi or dapat kalma lang tayo, okay? Lower down your standard as long as it will not ruin your plans, ambition. Have a break and engage in enjoyable activities, okay? So, find kung saan kayo masaya, yung mga activities or mga bagay na ginagawa nyo na nagiging masaya kayo. Next is accept yourself as you are because you are peculiar. Okay? Yan sinasabi ko, diba? You have to accept your weakness, your strength. Dapat tanggap mo sa sarili mo yung kung ano ka. And identify your unique strength and focus much on them. Diba? Sinasabi ko din sa inyo, you have to identify your strength. Diba? Kung ano yung kalakasan mo, kung saan ka masaya. And then, ito yung pagyamanin mo. Kasi it will lead you na ito yung purpose mo. Okay? Then, remember that you are made for a reason. And you are part of the intricate plan of your creator. Always. Okay? You have to pray. You have to take time na parang lahat tayo ay may dahilan. Lahat tayo ay may purpose. Lahat ay may plan si God para sa atin. Okay? Maturing into adolescence develop responsibility to handle. Mature people develop habit of extracting lesson from everyday experiences. So, natututo tayo sa mga bagay na nararanasan natin sa araw-araw. And here are some few questions to jog your memory and get started to do your list. So, what lesson I get from my failures? Parang, ano ba yung natutunan ko sa mga bagay na pagkakamali? What taught me from lack of money? Okay? Ano yung tinuro na kapag nakulangan ako ng pera? What I learned from pain, sorrow, and depression? Ano yung natutunan ko sa sakit at sa mga depression na naranasan ko? And what taught me through illness? Ano yung itinuro sa akin nung nagkasakit ako? And what I learned from waiting. Ano ba yung natutunan ko na dapat marunong ako maghintay? So from this question, what I get from disappointment, yan. Ano ba yung nakuha ko nung na-disappoint ako? And what I learned from my family, friends, peers that helped me grow. Okay? So, kung mapapansin nyo, these are all the challenges na naranasan nyo na. And from those challenges, alam ko na may natutunan kayo. Kaya natin nararanasan ito dahil alam ni God na dun tayo matututo. Dun kayo matututo. Okay? So, these are activity and that's all for lesson 9. Thank you.